Hello and welcome to this Crestron support video on setting up scheduling on touch panels through Direct Connect. Newer Crestron touch panels are designed to connect to an external calendar service to manage and display. As of today, you can connect to 3 services through the touch panels: Google, Exchange, and Crestron Fusion. The first thing you need to do is connect to your touch panel web configuration page using either the hostname or IP address. Now, click on the Settings tab. If you haven't already, it is recommended to change the host name according to your organization's naming conventions. Next, scroll down to the Miscellaneous section. Under Project Type, it should say Scheduling. If it does not, click on the drop-down menu and select Scheduling. Then, click Save Changes at the top right. This will prompt you to reboot the device. Select Yes. Once rebooted, travel to the Settings tab again. Then scroll down until you see the Schedule tab. Click on it. Under Schedule Source, we can then select the proper type of scheduling service. First, it is important to make a clarification. Crestron Fusion services can also use an extender calendar service and has further configuration within the Crestron Fusion web client. This means that a client can use Crestron Fusion, which could then use Exchange, Google, and more. Clients that do not wish to use Crestron Fusion services can connect with Exchange or Google directly from the touch panels, rather than through Crestron Fusion. If you wish to know more about Crestron Fusion services, check out our webpage at crestron.com/fusion. To connect to Crestron Fusion services, select Crestron Fusion from the Scheduling Type drop-down. Then go to System Setup. In System Setup menu, there should be a Crestron Fusion Cloud section. Here, enable the Crestron Fusion Cloud and enter your Crestron Fusion Cloud URL, followed by /fusion/device manager/API/device manager. Then, click on Save Changes at the top right. This will then prompt you to reboot the device. Click Yes. Once your panel reboots, your touch panel should appear under the Discovered Objects folder in Crestron Fusion. For more information on the Crestron Fusion connection, check out our video on adding assets to Crestron Fusion. To connect your touch panel to Exchange services, select Exchange from the Scheduling Type drop-down menu. Enter the email address of the calendar you wish to display on the touch panel. Then enter in the proper credentials. For the username, you can either input the full email address, or you can enter just the user, then add the domain below. Lastly, enter in your Exchange Web Services URL. This URL is typically in the format of https://mail.yourserver.com/ews/exchange.asmx. Otherwise, contact your Exchange server administrator for the URL. Once you enter in the URL, click Save Changes at the top right. To make sure you are connected, click on the Status tab at the top left and then select the Schedule bar. Here, you will see whether the device was successfully connected or if there was an error during the process. To connect your touch panel to Google services, select Google from the Scheduling Type drop-down menu. Enter in your calendar ID. To get this ID, travel to the Google homepage, then click on the grid icon at the top right. Then select the Calendar API. Mouse over the desired calendar on the left, then click on the Options button. Scroll down to the Integrate Calendar section, and under this section, the calendar ID will be listed. Once you enter the ID into the touch panel, click Save Changes at the top right. Next, click on the Status tab at the top left. Then, click on the Schedule tab. To connect to the calendar, you also have to register your device with Google. To do so, click on Register Now. Copy the registration code given and click on the link provided. Enter the code into the box, then click Next. This will then prompt you to give the touch panel permission to access your calendar. Click Allow. Once you successfully register the device, go back to the touch panel webpage, and here you should see that the touch panel was successfully connected to the calendar. For any additional information on touch panel configuration, be sure to check out the operations guide found on Crestron website. Thank you for watching.